In secret and in a big hurry, Piech forced a new 4.5-litre 12-cylinder model into production, the 917. The FIA duly inspected 25 cars at Zuffenhausen and pronounced them raceworthy. Brian Redman wasn't over-enamoured.
I got into this thing, first time ever, and it had this giant windshield wiper, like that length, of a Boeing 707. And it's over on the left here, and the pits are on the right. And I started the engine, the mechanics are showing me what things are. And they said, okay, switch on the Viper. So I switched on the Viper, and it went, wow, and flew off. It went right past Herr Bott into the pit. So I switched everything off, got out. Herr Bott said, Brian, why are you getting out? I said, Herr Bott, the windshield wipers come off. Brian, he says, go slowly.
A third 917, number 10, seen here in practice, was to be driven by Herbert Linger and John Wolf. Wolf later lost control on the first lap of the race and was killed.
The 917, what can you say about this car? Just the sound of the name or the sight of the car brings up the hackles on the back of your neck in excitement. A car which every driver during the early 1970s would love to have driven. Here we have the engine. It's a flat 12, air-cooled engine. Can you believe it? First time they produced a flat 12 engine. Has a fan down there in the middle. And I remember one day we're at the racetrack sitting in the pits and suddenly the fan just took off and went out through the bodywork. So let's take a look around here. This is the refueling system. In those days they used to refuel the car with churns of fuel. And we actually sat in the fuel tank on the side of the car. Our knees were right up tight to the steering wheel, and our feet, believe it or not, were in front of the center line of the front wheels. We must have been crazy. I just can't believe that we used to do those sort of things. But of course, we weren't so conscious of safety then, and the chance to drive a Porsche 917 was paramount, and so you drove it even if it only had 3 wheels on it. Well, this is it. This is the phenomenal 917. This is the car that I think is probably the car of the sports car era. Since the 1950s, this is the most unbelievable car. It's a car that probably meant more to me in my racing career. The first real sort of sophisticated sports car I ever drove. It's a flat 12, air-cooled engine, no turbochargers, just a nice straight flat 12 air-cooled engine, 4.5 litre depending on the year. And it was the main car for the 1970 and 71 series. Absolutely incredible to drive, very, very smooth, torquey engine. And even when I drive it today, it nearly brings tears to your eyes when you think about just what wonderful races and battles we used to have. People say, you don't have very good rear vision, do you? You say, you didn't have to have rear vision because you're always in front. Well, we're giving it some stick now as we go on the straightaway. This car did 246 miles an hour at Le Mans. Only doing about 160 now. Absolutely outstanding little car. So small, you cannot believe how small it is. 4-speed gearbox, down to second gear. Of course, being nearly 25 years old, the suspension is very, very soft, as they used to be in those days. So the car leans a lot as you're going around the corner. Hear that flat 12 engine go. Absolutely beautiful. These are moments to savor for any driver that drove in the early 70s. Quite a wonderful car, something none of us will ever forget. It really didn't have any vices. The only thing was that if you backed off in a corner, you were going sedan fast, but of course the car was inclined to go to a bit of an oversteer. It was a real driver's car. Nonetheless, the ultimate car in sports car racing at that time.